Should we change our team? I don't know. We could roll with it for Ghost West 2 and then change it. Oh yeah, we gotta... Ghost East, we're gonna need a sap character. I'll be my Snyder. Oh, we finally made it to the Eastern Continent. What could have driven Cardis to establish an empire again? It's gotta be Sierra, right? Isn't the Emperor basically her puppet at this point? Well, in that dream, if it really was a dream, he didn't seem to be under someone's control. I have no idea what he's thinking. Let's beat some sense into him. We're strong enough now. You can never be sure. Something might have changed. Oh, I don't go for shadowing, stuff like that. We end up making them at a difficulty higher than extreme. Playing this now after Nightmare. Oh, dang. I don't understand what that means. I was just saying we should be cautious. This is an excellent opportunity to observe the arcane engineering of the East. That transportation device, for example. I'm curious how they managed the energy output for something with that much mass. Is this really the time for that? We're in enemy territory, Ration. Imperial forces spotted ahead. They appear to be on patrol. We can't let them report our presence. Neutralize them quickly. Knights, prepare for battle. Mikhail, can you do that one move? The cool one. Alright. It's hard to get him to teach him. Mikhail's going to tear through the moonlight. Sophie, look over here. I'm good. You said its name is Raven. That beautiful black glow-tail-like bird. I can't wait to see it. I'll be lending support from the back. Oh, and 9. Did you come up with a new name for that technique of yours? I think... should everyone be this relaxed? He's already trying. You're all acting like we're here on vacation. That's a product of how strong they are. You've seen for yourself that we made it this far without issue. I still can't believe I lost to this rabble. We all did. There's no denying their abilities. Times are changing. Oh, Aslan! He's actually joining us this time. They're an impressive bunch indeed. No, wait, he joined us as Fire Aslan too. They may be wet behind the ears, but that just means there's room for us to help. Leave it to me. I will do my best to support them. So this is the Eastern Continent. It's very different. Ricardo! Oh, this is your first time, huh? This is why it's good to travel the world. You gotta expand your horizons to expand your mind. Be quiet. I wasn't talking to you. Are you okay with this, Baryu? I guess it's too late to ask, seeing how we're already here. I did have hope for the Emperor, but the threads of Avalon's fate are much thicker. We've made our decision. Let us see it through. Do we really need to? We can always change our minds, even after this all plays out. You say that with almost a sense of pride, without the least bit of shame. If you're going to bring up promises or loyalty, you can stop right there. Don't forget why we're here. We're not changing paths. We'll follow this one to wherever it leads. This. I don't like it. I understand these aren't your type of people. You need to force yourself to interact with them. If there's anything you need, you can go through me. That part doesn't matter. They're just annoying to watch. Gushing over each other, saying how much they trust each other. Bleh. Oh, but it'll be fun to see what they do when faced with utter despair. I wonder what sort of people they'll become in that moment. Guess I can look forward to that. Aha. You're seriously hopeless. Pretty messed up.
たちよ、総攻撃を。
You're as strong as ever, Lei.
You too, Durahan. Good to see you become Grand Chief. Didn't it make you rusty?
I can't slack on my training now that I've got so much on my shoulders.
Haha.
You seem a lot better. I'm really glad.
Oh, really?
You're the same as the old you that I remember. I said it before, but I was always sorry. Sorry that I couldn't be of any help to you when you were at your lowest.
I believe I've already given you my response to that. I told you I never blamed you. I was grateful you kept me in your thoughts, that you remembered me. Our relationship was largely upheld more by our memories of the past than by our present, but now I'm sure that will change.
You think so?
Yes, with our hearts now a bit lighter than before, we should have more room for each other. Or am I the only one who thinks that?
Remind me to thank these people later. Lei, I will always pray for your happiness. That will never change, no matter how far away we may be.
Why does it sound like you're saying goodbye all of a sudden? We still got plenty of time together.
That's true. I just wanted to tell you how I felt.
Hee, and now I know. Thank you, Durahan. There's no end to them. What should we do? With this many attacking us, I think we can safely say someone's reported our arrival.
Your Highness, an unidentified group is approaching. 11 o'clock. Do you see them, Lady Olivia?
Yes, a single platoon, judging by their size. All armed and appear to be fighting the Imperial soldiers. You said an enemy of an enemy is a friend, right, Highness? Does that mean we're on the same side? We can't be sure. Proceed with caution. The Empire forces are closing in, Liege. Looks like we don't have the time to worry about that other group. Knights, prepare for battle. That includes us, right? You keep saying knights, so I'm never certain. We'll get ready to. Oh, right. Thank you.
Our numbers really have increased. It may be worth getting more organized, Highness.
Stop following me. I wasn't trying to. There just wasn't anywhere else to get ready. Maybe we should divide up into groups. It's something to consider after we get out of here.
Oh, you're surrounded! Surrender now! Put down your weapons and identify yourselves. Isn't that Commander Brendan Kirsch?
A black-haired young man on an arcane device like that. That must be him. Thush. Wow, you're pretty famous here, huh?
A commander who looks like a little boy is bound to stand out.
Yeah, I guess so if your onlookers didn't know any better. On the inside, of course, you're just a grumpy old man.
Tush. It's not like I wanted to end up looking like this.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, now that you've changed sides, you're going to have to fight against those guys. Is that alright?
I'll take down anyone who gets in my way. But don't worry, I won't be too rough with them.
What I'm worried about is you. Don't blame yourself for this current situation.
Don't jump into conclusions, like always. You can stop worrying about that.
Heh, let's get going then.
この一つ一つの雨粒に命が宿っているんです。さあ、立ち上がるのです。
I accidentally bit my mouth. Yeah, well, that's not gonna work.
力を貸してください。よく見えます。
力を解放せよ。
I don't know. Well, we'll do it.
総攻撃を
I should attack the earth one first. Okay, did it make a difference?
Curses! The commanders betrayed us!
I sent back a report.
Raiden Curse, you traitor! You will be punished for your treachery! The Great Emperor will avenge us!
Humph. You're hated wherever you go.
As always, I don't care. Sophie's still angry at you. I'm beginning to wonder if bringing her along was the right thing to do. I did what I did, and I need to face it. Don't involve yourself. I can't help it. It's my responsibility. I'll try to make sure things don't get worse between you two. You don't need to.
Aren't you happy to have us?
Is no one listening to me?
Is everyone safe?
Well, we're all okay.
Lady Zyra protected us. I only did my duty. Excellent work, Lady Zyra. Is everyone from the Misare alright? It'll take much more than that to stop us.
Your Highness, I have identified the group who was fighting against the Empire.
How?
Someone near the back of their group was carrying the flag of Altair. I believe they were employing guerrilla tactics against the Empire. They've all retreated.
Haldoran's resistance army, Vanessa. I heard their incorporation into the Empire had been peaceful this time. Sounds like not everyone was happy with it.
Any orders, Your Highness?
No. Did you see where they headed, Mikhail?
Yes. However, their forces split into two. Tracking all of them would take some time.
Perhaps we should also split up then. I've been considering it anyway. We can attack the Empire on multiple fronts while making contact with the Resistance. I have a question, Arrow. What's that, Lusoka? Why do we need to make contact with the Resistance? They don't seem to be very big. Oh, I apologize. I should have explained better. If they are from Eldarum, they'll have a better grasp of the situation with the Empire. We may be able to gain greater insight into the Empire's aims and the state of things here in the East. Also, on a personal level, I want everyone to be safe this time. This time? Yes, but don't worry. I know how to differentiate between official and personal business. I don't worry about that. How are you thinking to divide the units? There are several ways we could divide them, but would you allow me to do it however I'd like? You don't need to indulge me, though, so let me know if you've got other ideas. I've no problem leaving it to someone with your leadership. Do as you wish. Agreed. I will respect your decisions, Lord Arrow.
You're the leader of this whole alliance, right? I'll follow you. The soul of the Wildlands will be with you.
This reminds me of way back when. It's like we came full circle, and I'm liking it.
喉が渇きました。私が欲しいもの、分かってますよね。後方支援に徹し。
My God, 15 minutes! One stage, 15 minutes! With matters in Dacian settled, the nation joined the alliance. Now it's time to infiltrate the Empire.
私の仲間
Yes,
に
we shall
傷一つ
infiltrate.
つけさせませんから。
Seems like our dear alliance leader was looking out for us, putting us all together like this.
It makes more sense to put people together who are familiar with each other.
Does this mean you're the leader of our little group, Adlin?
Seems so. Think you can put your trust in me? Better you than me. I trust you, Aslan. You led us during the final battle in the war, and we won. Can you call that leading? I just yelled. With Ahilem falling in battle, I didn't have much choice.
Oh, Ahilem.
That was enough. What we needed in that moment was strategy, but courage. Well, wasn't strategy, but courage, and you gave it to us.
Agreed. You did well, you big elf.
Heh, you're making me blush. Anyway, I'll do what I can this time too. I've learned a bit more about tactics in large-scale battles since back then.
Being together here with everyone reminds me of those times. If only Siffred had joined us.
It is too bad, but we couldn't stop her from doing what she needed to do.
And this is about the time when Roselic would normally say something like, "Anyone thirsty?"
Haha, and then she'd pull out a flask of something strong from her bag. I can see it now. Then Raine would say he wants some and run over to her. Well, actually,
Meanwhile, Ahilem would still be keeping watch, and yet somehow she wouldn't make it over to the flask. That girl drank the hard stuff like it was water.
I'm sure Odo and Iketezel would have both had their eyes on it too. They didn't much care for our food, saying it didn't compare to that of their homelands, but they sure did love the alcohol here. Ralkin was the same.
Oh,
He would have laughed awkwardly, but wouldn't have said no.
oh dang. Oh my god. That makes me want to cry.
Why are you all looking at me like that?
I didn't expect you to bring up Relican.
I'd be lying if I said it didn't sting, but I don't want him to become some taboo that we can't talk about. We can remember him and still leave him in the past.
It's like you're all grown up now.
I'm glad, Brandon. It seems like you've given it a lot of thought. I just had my hopes destroyed.
Oh, come on.
With nothing else to hold on to, I gave up.
And by hopes, you mean false hopes. Hell no.
And what do you mean, nothing else to hold on to? You got us. You can grab hold onto our hands. It's just like the old days. Ugh, no need to get sentimental. I'm getting nauseous.
Well, I gotta need a bit. I cannot begin to express the emotions I feel fighting alongside such legendary heroes. Oh, Snyder's with them! Oh, cute! It's not a very big idea, really. We're happy to be fighting next to such reliable youngsters. It's my honor. I shall do my best not to get in your way, either.
Oh, I can tell you've got a bright future, young knight. Look forward to seeing it.
Sorry, for some reason I couldn't talk for a second. If only I were as big as you, King Aslan. I could more easily wield Daintus.
Huh? But you already wield that weapon like it's a part of your own body. I don't see how you could get any better.
Really? Really? Thank you.
Speaking of giant weapons, come here for a second. Commissioner Alv?
I am at your command, your majesty.
This is here. This here is.
Snyder from Netodom. I've seen you in the group, Chancellor Al, but never had a chance to introduce myself.
Dacian and Netodom ties go deep. I hope you two can continue the tradition.
By your command. It is nice to meet you, Sir Snyder. The pleasure's mine, Chancellor Al. Ah, here you are, Sir Snyder. Oh, others are with you. Greetings. I am Zara, captain of the Rodon's Order of the Thorns.
Ah, you're the famous knight captain. I've heard much about you. I'm told you are very talented.
Ah, Ricardo!
Hey, Bianca! The old folks are over here!
Ricardo, watch your tongue.
Ha ha ha. Happy to see everyone in our group seems to have made it. I'm proud to be fighting alongside all of you. Ugh, you're so loud. You're giving me a headache. Since we're all here, I'd like to offer up a few words. You mind?
Not at all. I shall be listening closely.
I'd like particularly to address you young warriors, the pillars of this generation.
Please speak freely.
Thanks for indulging the ramblings of an old man. I admit age brings with it all sorts of silly concerns. To get straight to the point, you all are young. The path that lies before you is filled with endless possibility. We're old. We all have our fair share of remorse and regret. But we don't want any of that pain to get put on your shoulders.
Oh.
I, Atlan Valkarius, swear that we will protect you, no matter what lies ahead for us. I promise you will live to explore that limitless potential that awaits you. We only ask that you trust us. We won't let you down.
Here I was wondering what you were going to say. Trying to be cool for the kids by making promises on our behalf.
Hadn't everyone already agreed to that? Haha. I don't mean any disrespect, Mercenary King, but we're not exactly weak.
Ricardo.
Just saying there's no need to protect us. I'm sure these old folks were still green and that might worry them. We can at least take care of ourselves.
King Atlan Valkarius, I must say I agree with Captain Ricardo to a degree. I know I've still much to learn, but I will do my best to keep up with esteemed heroes such as yourselves. I'll do better as well. I'll work hard so that you don't have to worry about me.
Well, looks like I just embarrassed myself bringing all this up.
Haha, see? This is what happens when an old fogey like you tries to give youngins a lecture. They're not so weak that they need our protection.
Heh. Then I owe you an apology, young heroes. I'd appreciate it if you ignore what I said. Consider it an old man's babble.
Still, we understand your intentions. Thank you for worrying about us, Your Majesty.
Aha. You're Bianca da Vinci, right? Pisana sure thinks highly of you, and for good reason, it would appear.
I'm always profoundly grateful for the favors she shows me.
She likes to join the president in abusing me. You needn't think too highly of her.
Always playing the victim. Meanwhile, you run around as though you're afraid of nothing.
If you're all done talking, can we go and get back to fighting?
This is only wave 2. Mr. Zipper can handle this. Remember, Captain, I'm pretty sure waves big like this have weaker HP and defense. Yep, because Zipper was able to take care of them. Normally she's able to do half now in the second part of Extreme. Hey, watch this! Also said Helga was in front with the enemies. That's another reason. Helga's got this. And Snyder, of course.
敵を撃滅せよ
Well, other than Western Go is Vanessa's residence. Wow, looks fancy in the back. Someone looks like... I see Vanessa on the... I think that's Vanessa on the left. Someone on the right. Joshua? Oh.
Suspicion tea leaves are truly beyond compare, don't you think? Their flavor remains in your mouth even after you swallow.
Now that I've entertained you for long enough, why don't you state your business?
Since when have we been unable to simply enjoy a cup of tea together?
I believe I already said I wouldn't see you without a specific reason.
Well, if there must be a reason... Now, what if I were to say that, as Viceroy of Western Golas, I
come to observe the former royal family of Alderaan. Does that satisfy you? It does. I'm glad we're being clear with each other. Ah, there's that smile. You look much better that way. Now if only you could see what lies behind the smile. I could guess, but I don't really need to. Your loathing of the Empire is known even by the smallest children of the land. Oh, come now. You seem to misunderstand me. You know, the maid who brought our tea bore a striking resemblance to you. Her appearance, mannerisms, even her walk. That's only natural. Everyone in the House of Alderaan learns how to walk with elegance. Only natural, I see. Had I not known better, I would have mistaken her for you. Surely you're not that dense. That's quite impressive. Though, teaching all in your household to walk the same. Your second brother walks like an imperial soldier now. From far away, he looks like one of our generals. We're grateful, of course. It's a sign that he graciously accepted and adapted to our culture, our civilization. Yeah, that must be it. He did always have a tendency to lower himself to others' levels. Haha. I seem to be the only one trying to keep the conversation going here. By the way, have you heard the news? I don't know what you're referring to, but I can't say I'm particularly interested in whatever you have to say. A group called themselves the Resistance has been making quite the fuss lately. Rather interesting, isn't it? As you're aware, the Empire worked with Alderaan to enact a peaceful annexation. That arcane revolution soon followed, and Alderaan's people have enjoyed unprecedented prosperity ever since. Families living off of pieces of bread every day now work without needing to worry about food. With advances in transportation, an industry wealth formerly held by a few has been redistributed. So, what exactly is this resistance resisting? Do they miss the times when the country was worse off? Perhaps those behind it are the ones who used to be in power, those few who were wealthy. Your words are misleading. The redistribution of wealth only implied to the imperial sympathizers. I dropped something. You could never say what you just said if you looked at how Alderaan citizens were actually living. Identification papers from Alderaan are no longer accepted. Only those who change their nationality to the Empire receives benefits. Your attempt to obliterate our national identity is hardly a pure intent. Obliterate? That's quite a scary expression, haha. Still, if your national identity does get obliterated, as you say, would it really change all that much? Does nationality really mean that much to the average person? Becoming an imperial citizen gives them benefits they never received before. When it comes to survival, what would help them more? I'm sure not everyone would be happy about their national identity, values, and foundation becoming imperialized. How can anyone love their country so blindly? What sort of memories have to be planted into the ground to sprout such foolish attachment? Yes, I suppose it would be difficult for a dog of the Empire to understand, haha. Oh my, there's a lot of haha. It seems I have upset you, former princess. Please accept my sincerest apologies. Now I best be going. I'm starting to think I've taken enough of the small amount of time you are able to spend alone each day. Oh, finally. You'd been sitting for so long, I started to think maybe you didn't know about my schedule. Do you really think there's anything I don't know about you? I shall be off now. Thank you for the tea. Remind me to send you some special grown tea leaves from Spitchen for next time. Ugh, he's so revolting. Tea time in a highly visible place at a particular time. Might as well hold up a sign saying, "Look at me." I await your orders, Viceroy. That house must have a secret passage. Find the blueprints and see where it leads. Understood. Should we continue to keep watch? I doubt she'll do anything obvious, but keep observing her.
Report to me immediately if anything suspicious happens.
Yes, sir.
Such measure may be meaningless, but still. Why can't she just use the situation to her advantage, like her brother? It's like she's trying to get herself killed. Resist. Refuse to adapt. How can she think to resist?
終盤に近づくほど皆さん元気になっていきます。
Because she's not one to give up. With so many people, you decided to split into two groups while still keeping friends and companions together. Yep.
そんなに心配いりませんよ。
The power of
私
friendship.
と一緒ですから。
Ah, Fiends! Attacking the Empire! We will stop you here. Do it if you can. You're the ones who are a threat to the world. You're normally what we call the bad guys. Us, a threat? Don't be foolish. We're doing all we can to protect humankind. You're making trouble everywhere you go. Are your superiors telling you to make a mess and then not clean up? What are you talking about? That's nonsense. The Empire are taking extremely peaceful measures to unite humanity. Wait, do you not know what the Empire has been doing in other lands? What I've heard is that you lot are some alliance of the Western and Central continents. I think twice before you go picking a fight. Now's not the time to be fighting anyway. The fate of humanity is at stake.
Soldiers stationed in the Empire don't seem to know. I suppose that makes sense. They wouldn't need to hear about orders for other units. Are you the commander here in Rinfire?
I'm Gustav Ferencbach, Major General and Commander of Rinfire's Defense Corps. Now leave the Empire immediately.
A rank that high likely means you're one of the main authorities in the military. I am Era, Monarch of Avalon and leader of the Western and Central Continents Alliance. Do you really not know anything about the Empire's schemes in Lumisade, its colonization of Varhia, or its invasion of Isola?
Ha! Do you really think I would fall for such outlandish deceit? The Empire is a giant organization. Each unit needs to only carry out its orders. You don't need to know about what other units are doing. Even if what you say is true, I am sure such extreme measures were only taken for the good of humanity. Ah, this guy's beyond redeeming.
I know the Empire is trying to protect the world, but its methods are overly oppressive and irresponsible.
Then what about you lot? Can you really claim you're not committing violence to enforce your views? Oh, ever since your army invaded the Empire, not a day has passed in which the citizens of Rinfire haven't been afraid. I have a duty to protect them, so stop trying to convince me to do otherwise.
Open your ears, Major General. We didn't come all this way to lie to you. There's a huge problem with the Empire's methods, and our alliance is the one that's cleaned up in the Empire's wake. I'm acutely aware of the unrest felt by your citizens. But if this situation continues, the citizens of Rinfire and the entire continent will be overcome by fear and terror. We've seen time and time again that the Empire's method for saving humanity is flawed. We've felt it in the blood that's been spilled and the hearts that's been broken. It's not too late for you to help right the ship.
Where is this conviction coming from? Are you telling the truth? Or are you just a lunatic with delusions of grandeur?
Commander, we are awaiting your orders.
We're here to protect the citizens. There's only one thing to do to enemies that draw near. All soldiers, drive out these enemies of the Empire.
Oh my god, he doesn't listen.
regular soldiers really are weak.
No, you can only say that because of how strong you become. In a large-scale battle, mere soldiers would lose here 9 times out of 10. Those arcane weapons are very dangerous.
You're overestimating the Empire. A single unit of stone sentinels could stop all of them. These guys don't know about geomantic battle formations.
Such formations only have meaning if they are set up in advance. The soldiers' mobility matches that of our cavalry. They'd be able to interrupt our geomancy before long.
Worried about the safety of Mir, I expect nothing less of the, from the Imperial Court. Still, do you think Golis would ever fight Mir?
There is wisdom in being prepared. They already have information about our land. We must consider any potential threats.
Thinking like that, Mr. Key over there would be the biggest threat. What if he conquers the Empire and becomes the ruler of all the far west? And then we would have to lead him back to our land, like leading a wolf into a flock of sheep. The elect of the 4 heavenly beasts, homeland betrayers, has got quite the ring to it. Dude.
I may have said we need to consider any potential threats, but you needn't think so negatively. Based on what we've seen of the Key's temperament, he values humanity more than power.
You of all people should know. You can't guarantee that, though. Who could have guessed Mir's Empress would turn out like she did?
Yeah, we may be separate from the world, but she is still the Empress and is deserving of respect. She's also my blood relative. Actually? Wait, what?
Oh, right. Sorry if any impropriety. Priety. What are you three mumbling over about over here? Help us if you've got so much time to chit-chat. No thanks. You don't even look like you need our help. Honestly, it's not something I was expecting, especially from you. Thank you. I hope you will continue to temper your expectations. I'm getting a little angsty just standing around. Why do you want me? You can come with me. The Imperial forces over there are pretty thick. Maybe you can use that ghost sword of yours to take him down. I'd appreciate you to refer to as a spirit. It's got a conscious-less self. Oh, a spirit sword. What's its personality like? Can it hear us?
Ian, I understand that you want to see the Empire's potential, but we've already made a decision and now we need to gain their trust. Will you help?
Yeah, sure thing.
Why not just say that from the beginning?
I just love denying people when they ask with so much anticipation. You get it, right?
Right.
You're so messed up. Literally.
この一つ一つの雨粒に命が宿っているんです。さあ、立ち上がるのです。はあ
This team is too slow.
"騎士たちよ、総攻撃を!"
Meg, we're lost!
Surrender, Major General. I don't want anyone else getting hurt. Major General, get to safety. I'm going to blow myself up and take them with me. Huh? What?
Stand down, soldier. That won't do anything. I won't let any of you die.
No one's going to die here.
You can have my head. That'll make you look good. But please, let my soldiers live.
But that make him look good.
I'll tell them to drop their weapons and surrender.
Dude, didn't you hear him? No one's dying here.
What do you mean?
Exactly what we said. The battle's over. Some of your soldiers still look nervous. Please tell them to surrender.
Drop your weapons, everyone. We lost.
Yes, sir. Thanks for saving us the trouble, Major General. We'll now be taking you as our prisoner. We'll detain you here until our reinforcements arrive.
Are you really not going to hurt us?
I swear to you as a monarch. So long as you don't act with hostility towards our alliance, you will all be treated with respect.
Don't go getting any ideals. If you abuse His Highness's mercy, you'll be forfeiting your safety. Is there any reason for you to spare the Empire's forces? Up until a little while ago, we were enemies fighting to the death.
You're not the Empire's forces, you're individual people. You didn't commit any war crimes. You're fighting to protect your people. We may have fought over a difference of opinion, but you're still people who deserve respect. So, have you committed some crime that I'm aware of?
Tush! Don't insult me or Renfire's defense forces. I'll accept our punishment because we lost, but I swear we've not committed any crime.
I apologize. I misread the look on your face.
I still don't understand, though. We hurt you, even to the shedding of your blood. How can you not hold a grudge against us?
Do you think as knights we're not prepared to get hurt? We know you weren't fighting with bad intent. You were just doing your duty. No one's here gonna hold a grudge against you for that.
Well said. We're honorable knights.
Under the Misari law, we normally punish you with hard labor based on your rank and amount of time fought. However, we will follow our alliance leader's decision.
I can tell maintaining your honor is important to you. Would you swear, then, that all the things you said before our battle were true?
I swear on my name and my life that it was all absolutely true. And I wouldn't say it's honor so much as doing what any person should do. You may be confused, but we'll have more time to talk later. Bear with us just a bit longer, Major General. I'll see you again. Oh man.
片付いたようですね。では帰りましょうか。
That was so sweet. The Major General actually cares about his people.
歴史に深く
Dang. The Empire's forces here seem to be elite soldiers. You hope your alliance can work together as well as they do. Sorry, I was yawning. It's really late at
そ
night.
んなに心配いりませんよ。
Talking about really late. What time is it? Let's see. Oh my god, it's 3:17 and we're still on Gullets West. Oh. It's gonna be a long night, folks.
戦います。
Not for you guys, because you guys are probably in the morning. It's a long for me. Not that anyone's watching.
お願いします。
いいぞ。クメールシャット。手加減するな。はあ、終わり
I
だ。
love the dragon's name, Kamirsa. I quite like it.
痛み、苦しみ、病、怪我、そのすべてを浄化して差し上げましょう。
Oh, yeah.
敵を撃滅せよ。
Instead of waiting, we should just ult now. Vanessa! Things seem to be wrapping up here. The resistance isn't as severe as I thought.
Your Highness, unidentified soldiers up ahead. Yawn again.
There's gonna be a lot of yawning because it's really late. They do
not appear to be from the Empire.
Are they flying the flag of Alderaan by any chance?
I can't see all the way to their rear. Lieutenant Colonel Olivia, can you have a look?
Using my scope, I can see that their uniforms have the Alderaan flag sewn onto them. As I thought. Thanks for checking. I hope Vanessa's with them. The Princess of Alderaan you mentioned before. Correct. We were able to establish a cooperative relationship in the past. Assuming her personality isn't completely different this time, we should have no trouble doing so again. I hope so. One of our goals has been to make contact with her. Yes, I think both Vanessa and the Resistance will prove to be of great help to us. But you know, things don't ever go how we think they will. True. I wonder what Vanessa will be like this time. I really like her once we got close. You're the reason she's been reset. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Good. Don't forget that feeling. Let's have a good relationship with her this time, too. Hey, Highness, they're coming this way. Let's hope this goes well. We are soldiers of Alderaan, part of the Northern Lift Defense Command. Resistance leader. Identify yourselves. Or I keep yawning. I am Arrow, leader of the Avalon Alliance, which extends across the central and western continents. We've been looking for you. We'd like to propose an alliance with Alderaan. Avalon Alliance? A conventional alliance? Are you the ones who've recently been fighting against the Empire? We are. We've been battling the Gullus Empire, all the way from the western continent.
Your Highness, those elves appeared to be from Lumisana's tower.
If they're really an alliance that are fighting the Empire, this could be a good opportunity for us. However, I don't understand why they proposed an alliance with us first. Princess Vanessa, well, I'll give you enough time to think. If I come to a complete stop, just you know I'm yawning. You and your resistance effort to stand up against the Empire. Wait, did you just call me Princess Vanessa? Has your alliance been collecting information on me? The fourth princess and one of the last in line for the throne. Uh-oh. It's a trap. Soldiers, get ready for battle. Wait, that's not it. You must be working with the Viceroy to round up the entire resistance. Everyone, repel them and then quickly flee. Ag, that escalated quickly. Dang it. Oh, no.
あなたはもっと戦えます。
Oh, well, that's a problem.
力を貸してください。まあ、必要なり。
Or she doesn't pull her ult fastly. Oh, that is evil! She's invincible! Ah, well, there's nothing we can do now. Wish the yawning would stop. I wish I could like hold it back. You know how you can like hold back a burp and just not do it? Just hold it in. You could hold it a yawn, but it's like really hard because then you start to struggle, like keeping your mouth closed, and then you can't even talk still. Right. She won't take any damage.
手を貸してくれ。もう遅い。
My eyes are already watering. Like one eye. But you know what? I'm still not gonna go to sleep. Wait, can't I steal all buffs at the end? I forgot! I just really steal all buffs.
さあ始めましょうか。100ゲームラン
I haven't used them as a buff cleaner in a while. Oops.
あなたはもっと戦えます。
I'll since her ult is almost there, might as well check it out.
この弓に心を込めて平和を祈りましょう。
I was gonna say we don't have time to like try to get to their ults
一
and
緒に
stuff.
来てください。
And then she invincible herself. Still effective?
敵を撃滅せよ。
Oh, that's not good. Isn't she Earth? Oh yeah, if you're wondering what that mark is and why I didn't press any Kitezo, any not in low fans, that is provoke. I can't ult with her. She'll continuously attack Vanessa with her normal attack.
不正で無駄ですよ。
That should have been 3, Sap. Why? And she cleaned up her debuff. Dang it.
あなたはもっと戦います。
I'm not letting you. Why is she still?
騎士たちよ、総攻撃を。
Gotta get up. Oh, we're falling.
ここだ。もうここで終わらせよう。一人だって逃がしはしない。
皆さん、すみません。
Who are you? The Empire's elite? Princess, please calm down. We are definitely not part of the Empire. I swear to, on my name and on my life. I'll need you to explain how you know about me when almost no one on the outside does. Are you really an anti-Imperial alliance? We're gonna have to tell her about the timelines. I understand her suspicions. You're going to have to do a good job explaining yourself. It's nice to meet you. I'm Lucilica Lelelia, the second Archmage of Lumisade. Archmage? This here is the third Archmage, Rashid.
Nice to meet you. As representative of Lumisade, we joined the Avalon Alliance to punish the Empire for its wrongdoings.
I am Olivia Palvajenko, a member of Lumisade's defense forces. I joined the Alliance together with the Elven Guard. We've heard much of Lumisade's towers, even all the way out here. We're not the only ones either. Rodon, Farhia, Isola, and Dacian have all joined us as well. We split into 2 groups to better direct our troops, but you will meet them before long. What are you after? We want to correct the Empire's misguided methods and establish an alliance to unite all humanity against the impending calamity. Does that mean you're going to topple the current Empire and replace it with a new one? Not at all. All current nations, current cultures, and boundaries will remain intact with no interference from us. That may be what you want, but can you guarantee that's what everyone wants in a group this big? I'm having a hard time trusting you outright. That sounds like an affront to all countries who've come together under the flag of freedom. We all witnessed a calamity in Lumisade and have no intention of endangering humanity for trivial fight for power. I'm sorry, the truth though is that a trivial fight for power is our reality. Being forced to watch my people suffer has made me a bit sensitive, I'm afraid. I understand. I know your intentions are good. I hope it's okay if I butt in here. Princess, if your goal is to overthrow the Empire and free Alderaan, you'll find that our alliance can be a huge help to you. Seeing that our goals are the same, wouldn't joining forces only be logical? I don't think I can decide right here and now. I'll need to discuss it with the Resistance leadership. Understood. I hope you'll come to a favorable answer. You have to prepare an answer about how you knew about me. For now, I'll take my leave. Woo. That was quite the slip of the tongue. I'm such an idiot. I wholeheartedly agree. How on earth are you going to explain it to her? Are you going to sit her down like you did me and ramble on about it? I don't know. Ah, she's a tough one, that princess. She didn't seem daunted despite the scale of her forces, and her eyes had a fierceness about them. Yes, she's someone I greatly admire. Her brother shouldn't be alive this time, though. Why is she still leading the resistance alone? An anti-imperial alliance. I've definitely heard rumors about them. If they truly want to overthrow the Empire, then our goals are aligned. No, I can't simply take them at their word. I won't be fooled again. Still, what if this is an opportunity? What if it's our last opportunity to break free of the Empire? It is. I need to seriously consider their offer. I'm the only one left to lead the Alderin's resistance. If only my brothers were here, I wouldn't be so alone in this. Please, be safe.
大丈夫でしたか
His nose is all sniffly. Sorry if you hear sniffles.
私の仲間に
And I gotta get this done tonight. 4. The Empire didn't use mass brainwashing this time. The soldiers seem to believe they're fighting for the good of humanity. What did the Empire tell them?
私の仲間に傷一つ
Are we really this strong? I'm surprised at how easy this is.
There's not a single one among us who can't hold their own. I mean, the group is pretty much a gathering of the best from both the central and western continents.
Are you okay? That attack you stopped earlier. Are you hurt?
Don't worry, I've taken worse and kept going.
Don't go doing anything stupid. We could have taken care of it.
Haha, I couldn't help it. My body reacted without giving me time to think. You two should probably stay near the back. Since we're both part of the Empire, you might end up inciting Nito's anger in those we fight.
But we want to help. If all the adults are fighting and we're just standing around, it'll feel like we're a burden.
A burden? That's ridiculous. I've never thought of you that way. You never will, and never will.
I understand what you mean, Nine. We worried about you a bit too much, huh? Sis and I are good at fighting, and it won't bother me if people from the Empire say bad things about us. We're not here to do anything bad. We're trying to fix our mistakes. Stop calling me your sister. Hee just promise me one thing. Sure. There are people too. The ones who hurt us in Dakian and the soldiers who are fighting us here. They're people. They don't have any resentment for us personally. So, just remember that they're not bad people. There might be times when you get angry, but don't let that take over you and fight. Promise. Of course, I know that. Those people all have their own thoughts and they all hurt too. They fight because they have to. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone too much. And I won't get upset and lose control, I promise. Thank you, Nine. You promise too, right, Sophie? Don't worry, I'm already using a little power as I can. I'm not so stupid that I can't do even that. Thank you, you two. You look like you're thinking about something, Durahan.
I do have something on my mind.
Can you tell me?
That conversation just now. It made me a little uneasy. To me, the Empire had been evil. I was thinking of my fellow tribespeople who suffer, and had thought of our attack on the Empire to some degree as revenge. But I think they're right that we need to think in a more nuanced manner. Not everyone in the Empire is a bad person. I've seen that for myself, but I let my emotions cloud my judgment.
That's only natural. You didn't do anything wrong.
I was short-sighted.
It's hard to realize that on your own. You have a good heart, Durahan. You never miss an opportunity to reflect on yourself. And people who reflect on themselves and try to do better actually become better, just like you will.
I've still got a long way to go. It almost feels like it'll never happen.
There's no rush. As we help others, we become better at a little bit at a time. Walking the path even slowly will take you to your destination.
Joining this alliance has been a great blessing to me. There's so much I'm learning. Particularly for these conversations with you, Lei.
I feel the same way. When will Sir Crumb and His Majesty get here? Just feeling left out of the friendship. Where's her friendship circle? I hope.
花からもっと戦います。
白虎の剣能で力を解放せよ。
Back. My wrist is hurting. The tablet is heavy. This is why I use mini tablets. They're lighter and easier to bring. But I'm still very grateful for this tablet, extra tablet to use. It'd be a lot harder to continuously record if I don't have two tablets. Charging while playing a game and recording would overheat the tablet, and that's bad. I do not want to do that. So great to have two.
全力で突破する。
Of course, their tablet will be returned afterwards, unless they ask for it early. And of course, I will return it. Yes. Very grateful. A protest in the center of Pass.
The people finally rose up to the Empire's oppression. It was truly inspirational. The world finally knows our struggle.
The problems festering beneath the surface have finally exploded. I'm only sad we can't be there to help them.
All of our citizens know how you feel, Princess.
I hope the protests go peacefully and that nothing happens. Princess! What is it? A fully armed battalion Imperial soldiers has headed to the pass. They seem to be intent on quelling the protest by force. Right now? Yes, and the situation is urgent. The citizens at Paz Station don't yet know about it. If the Empire's forces make it to the protest, there'll be bloodshed. If the struggle makes a turn for the worse, it could be a tragedy just waiting to happen.
What should we do?
It's too soon for our resistance to launch a full-out assault on the Empire. I'll go to Paz and try to evacuate everyone.
By yourself, Princess? That's too dangerous.
They need a leader, a symbol that will draw everyone's attention. I'm the most appropriate choice.
Princess!
Deputy Matler, will you come with me? You'll only need to direct people where to go.
I would follow you anywhere, Princess. I'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Now let's get going. 61%. We haven't even finished the thing yet. We've been recording for hours. Is this the third wave? Yes.
騎士たちよ、総攻撃を。
I wish I've already finished like Ghost West and Ghost East and I was recording more of Tyrants instead. Oh shoot, did he figure it out? I mean, I think he knew, but now she might have evidence.
I was moved watching you help those people. The entire situation was resolved before our soldiers even got here.
You.
What do people say in situations like these? We found the smoking gun, or You've been caught red-handed. I recall that engaging in any activity outside of your home was strictly forbidden. You were still at your home until not long ago, and yet now you are all the way here in Paz. The guards stationed around your home are all elite snipers. There's no way they would have missed seeing you leave. Elite snipers. Snipers! That two-story house on the third block of Baxter Street. Its roof is about as red and orange as the sky right now.
What?
That was where your secret tunnel led, right?
Kill me.
Me? Kill you?
As part of the royal family, I want to die an honorable death. The people in that house aren't part of this. My life is the one you want, so just take it.
Haha. Oh my, you seem to have misunderstood. I have absolutely no intention of harming you.
What do you want then? I have essentially no value as a hostage. If you're planning on using me somehow, you should reconsider.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I'm not sure what I want.
What are you?
Princess, he's dangerous. Get behind me. How dare you point a gun at me? Ugh! Ugh!
Mettler, stop. That's enough.
There's always those morons who will misunderstand why I don't carry a weapon around. I could smash you into nothingness.
Just stop, please. I'm asking you.
Gasp! Puff, puff.
Mettler.
No, no. Curses. Vanessa Deliris Alderum, there is still work left for you to do. Hurry up and leave. I can't leave our soldiers waiting much longer.
You...
Please, I'm asking you. Asking me? That's not what you should be saying to me. Don't say such things.
I think he's starting to feel bad with what he's doing or realizing. And is wondering how she still resists and has hope. I could be wrong though. I'm just guessing. 6. You said the wrong thing at the wrong time and provoked Vanessa. Your only hope now is to win her trust somehow. Yeah, true. Yep, we blew it. Well, our character did. You know, even he's our character, we customize, well, it's not much customizing, it's just changing your hair, and it has changed your eye color too, and skin color. But even though you customize it, after like, when you start with the character, it doesn't feel like you're actually the character. It just seems like you're witnessing a story unfold before you and helping battle. That's about it. It's like you're the audience watching over him. Huff puff. Phew, we barely made it.
Princess, are you okay?
I'm fine. Are you okay, Deputy Mettler? Did he hurt you?
It's like I was being choked by some unseen force. I'm okay now. I had no idea the Viceroy had such power.
That Viper, always the secretive one. Please, tell the other people in the Resistance about that ability of his.
I'll warn everyone about it. Your Highness, the situation we're in right now is very dangerous. Our connection with the Resistance has been discovered. The Empire could attack at any time. They may have let us go to follow us.
I agree. They're ruthless and cunning. I wouldn't be surprised if anything that they do. Deputy Mettler, you need to move to a different dwelling. And refrain from contacting me directly for a while.
What are you going to do?
There's something I need to think about. Please go home. I'll try to reach a decision as soon as I can.
Understood. I'll get in touch with you through the street dwellers if I need to.
I know we don't have much food, but please make sure they are fed if you can.
Of course. I'll take care of them as I would my own brothers. Be safe, Princess.
May the blessings of Alderaan be upon you, brave deputy, and all of our loyal soldiers. There's still work for me to do. That's what the Viceroy said. If that's some sort of bait to try and trap the resistance, it isn't going to work. We're treading on thin ice, though. One wrong move and it's all over. We don't have time either. Looks like we're going to need their help after all. The Avalon Alliance. Can they really be trusted? Well, I'm sure they're at least much better than Joshua Levinith. Than him and his snake tongue that spits lies and deceit. So no matter how many questions I ask, I can't think of any good answers. I'm sure if my brother were here, he'd have an idea. Come on, you can do it. Believe that you can do it. You might not be certain about everything, but we got a country to protect your people backing you. You can't just stop here. But that look he gave me earlier, I didn't think he was capable of making such a face. If it was all deceit, then he's much more dangerous than I thought. But if it was an opening, then perhaps I can use it. Think, Vanessa, think. Your decision will determine the fate of your people. The fate of everyone. For me, I also think a lot, but I think out loud when I'm by myself. I start talking out loud. I can't think in my head. I could, but in the end, I end up just thinking out loud. Even when I'm walking outside with my dog, I'm thinking out loud, thinking no one's around, and then I see someone's out looking at me weirdly, like, what are they doing? And I'm like, oh no, I'm so embarrassed. I do this to myself. As a habit that's hard to break. Maybe one day I can break that and think in the head. I do think in my head when I know people are around, though. The Imperial soldiers here are taken care of. Your rules are so exhausting. Limit civilian casualties. What's the point? Public sentiment is important. During an expedition, preventing local instability is the safest route to take. Or aren't we just slowly sapping ourselves of strength in the name of protecting the people? Take a look around. Anyone here seems sapped? We're not that weak. Oh, my apologies. Yes, you're the only weak one here. What? How dare you call me Oswald, the Golden Lion of Avalon? Yes, he's weak, but you need to watch what you say. He's still an ally. Why, you? Vanessa? Oh? She appears to be unguarded. Yes, I came alone. All the way to this battlefield? That must have been dangerous. I can take care of myself. Also, I trusted in your honor. I promise we won't hurt you. I'm ready to talk, so you may speak freely. Thank you for your kindness. First, I'd like to ask something. Will you give me an answer? Of course. Is your alliance related to the Viceroy? The Viceroy? Joshua Levinith, the Viceroy ruling over West St. Gillis. He's a Viceroy? You really didn't know, did you? This is the first I'm hearing of it. He really got ahead in the world becoming a big Viceroy. So you're not somehow related to him, right? I'd like a definite answer. As of now, we've no relation whatsoever. The possibility that we'll face him as enemies is extremely high. Understood. It had been on my mind, and I wanted to hear your answer for myself. Now, allow me to ask a question. Please know that I have no ill will. What happened to the members of the Alderaan royal family? You seem to be leading the resistance alone, which led to my wondering. You know me, and yet oddly you don't know about my family. That's just sort of what happened. My oldest brother is currently in prison. He revolted against the Empire and their pretense of a peace agreement. My third brother tried to carry on afterwards, but currently he's missing. I'm sorry to hear that. What about your second brother, then? He's taken over the duties of our mother, who is now elderly. He's shown great support for the Empire and for the imperialization of Alderaan, as embarrassing as it is to say. Oh, my youngest brother is too young to understand any of this, which leaves you doing everything. It'd be a disgrace for me to say everything. I couldn't have done anything without the soldiers of the resistance, patriots who willingly sacrificed themselves and their time. Without you leading them, they also couldn't have done what they have. You coming all this way by yourself must mean you want something from us. We secured the perimeter. You don't need to worry about anyone overhearing. Da 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 da.
痛み、苦しみ、病、怪我、そのすべてを浄化して差し上げましょう。
全力で突破する。
Hey, Count Oswald.
What is it?
The princess leads the resistance, right?
That's what they say. We saw her before, too.
I know it won't happen, but if Avalon were to be taken over by another country, would we form a resistance?
Huh, as though that could ever happen. But it's true that things like that happen all the time. That's a tough subject, Charlotte.
Tough even for you, the Great Count?
No. I'd be the leader of the resistance, naturally. Wouldn't it be our monarch? I would take down anyone who gets in the way of my freedom and ambition.
That sounds like you.
Right? What do you think?
I join the resistance, of course. If someone tries to forcibly bring us down, I would make them regret it.
That's right. This is why I like you. I'll make you my right-hand woman.
I'm pretty sure you're the one who'd become my right-hand man.
What? They're so silly. Remembering something. I doubt it's a very good memory.
Yeah, and unpleasant as your ugly mug.
You should take heart, Aran. Your kind are free and honorable.
Maybe long ago we were. Right now, everyone's obsessed with treasure, vanity, and formalities.
A few flaws cannot erase history. Fighting for dignity is, in itself, deserving of respect. Isn't it dangerous to speak of worldly values, were you for someone trying to transcend humanity? While I one day hope to achieve enlightenment, and very well might, I am currently still human. I'd like to continue to enjoy my human feelings for a while longer. That'll only make your transcendence harder. I hope you don't just look after us all your days, before suddenly evaporating one day, or ascending into the sky. Ascending to the sky? That's the last thing I want. Can't you two take care of yourselves yet? Why would I? I can do whatever I want, and you'll clean up any messes I make. As I said, I'm still human.
I trust you, Buryo, and as you know, I still have a lot to learn. Once we finish things here, I won't have to pester you for a while.
Great, so just behave yourselves then. It's not a difficult request.
He's the one you should be saying that to.
You're stuck with us anyway. The fate your mirror showed included us three being together, right?
I'm starting to think it's not fate so much as a curse.
Please, help me, Genfu. Oh my god. Help me, please. Get me out of here.
Pretty sure this is only the stage 2.
Up.
Dang it. We don't have an ult. Just trying to attack my sniper just because he water. heart is yawning again. Princess Vanessa. Yes. Would you like to align your will with our alliance? Let me rephrase that. Please, join our alliance. Please. Huh? Everyone here has been wronged by the Empire in some way. We understand, at least in some small way, the hardship that Alderaan is enduring. It's terrible. That's why, if you join us, we can help carry your burden, even if only a little. I assume it's not all goodwill, and that there's something you want. I suppose that would be easier for you to accept. In that case, let me give you a more practical reason for my request. The Avalon Alliance is fighting a war on foreign soil. We need the knowledge of some local, preferably someone who knows about the Empire and has military experience. In other words, me. Exactly. We need help from you and the Alderaan Resistance. If you join us, I promise to help to get what you want. We recognize the legitimacy of the Kingdom of Alderaan and want to protect your people's dignity. We won't hurt your people. I swear on my name and on my life. That's much better. Trying to measure goodwill is difficult, but measuring benefits is much more clear-cut. I accept your offer. From this moment forward, the Alderaan Resistance and I, Vanessa, Therese Alderaan, will assist your alliance to the best of our abilities. Thank you. The Avalon Alliance will also fight for Alderaan's emancipation to the best of our abilities. Thank you. Now I'll take my leave to go communicate with the Resistance. We're headed to Dorvern next. Perhaps you can join us there. Understood. I'll make sure not to be too long. That went well? You think that went well? Didn't it? She came looking for us, and it was clear that she had something to say. But then you cut her off. What exactly went well? That was terrible diplomacy. Well, but the end result would have been the same, so why does it matter who spoke up first? I wasn't really looking to get anything from her anyway. There's the problem of pride. Not just yours, but the pride of everyone in the Alliance. You're our leader, so if you go in begging for help, we all have to lower ourselves to match. You have to consider that. Oh, that's true. You're right. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful. I like that you're quick to acknowledge your mistake and apologize. But you know that in your position, you didn't have to, right? Knowing it and feeling it are two different things. Besides, I respect you more than that. You know, just what to say to shut me up, huh? I think Lord Era's approach was okay. The princess didn't seem like the kind of person to view such as weakness. You might even say Highness met her on equal ground. Erasing her feeling of asking for a favor is quite remarkable. How embarrassing. Regardless, we defeated all the Imperial soldiers here, so let's head to Dorvern. I hope the other group is doing okay. Oh, we're seeing... Oh, Joshua. Show yourself. Johan! Oh my gosh. Blade of the Empire. Perceptive as ever. Can't just say I'm happy to see you. If you have instructions, give them quickly. Orders from the chief strategist herself. Read them now. Dang, he looks scary. Not what you were hoping for. Don't ask, it's got nothing to do with you. I merely smile because I enjoy seeing you frown. Sir Valenshut, have you ever used your brain to think? All the time. Right now I'm thinking of cutting you in two. Not something unproductive. I mean, have you ever thought about your circumstances? Your life goals or doubts about your assumptions? You adapt to change and follow orders, right? Oh. At any point, did you ever think about the entity known as you? You dare to think of such things. Ridiculous. I was born to serve the Empire, to obey His Great Majesty's commands, and protect humanity. Is that what you really want, deep down? Of course. I doubt it. You doubted it before. Didn't I even catch you in the act last time? Ha, what a sad ploy.
You're as cunning as ever. You of all people should know my nickname, the Deceiver. It's true. But I'm finding even such deception to be difficult now. Perhaps that baffles you. There are many ways to end a life, but you should know that I would choose the absolute worst way to end yours. I'm not someone for you to simply chat with. I don't understand it either. Something must have gotten into me to be opening up to someone who hates me so much. I always called you Dog of the Empire, right? It seems I was actually referring to myself. I bark and bite when they tell me to. I'm just a dog without his own thoughts or will. One who carries out orders and wags his tail excitedly when he sees his master. I'm sure any dogkin would be upset if they had heard me say that. But I said it as a metaphoric watchdog in myself. I hope you understand. Oh, are you hoping for us to feel a sense of kinship? You can stop right now. No matter what you say, I'll only ever disdain you. I don't care what you think about me. It's ridiculous that I'm saying this all to you, but what's even more ridiculous is that you're the only one I can say these things to. Haha. And now the puppet see, that's not a word. It's over. Go do whatever you need to do. I'll see you later. If you're still alive. Ha ha ha. Since when did I have my own thoughts? I only needed to bark and bite whoever they told me to. I was going with the flow. Was I always able to resist of my own free will? Your Majesty, why did you put these cracks in my heart? Oh.
このシュナイダー、ロードのご命令を成し遂げました。
We still have 4 stages left, and I still have to do Golas East. Chester is the Western Viceroy. That means you'll definitely be fighting him at some point. You heard about locals staging a protest. Hopefully they'll be safe.
終わったら喉を潤しに行くと約束してください。
I hope you can't hear my yawning. I'm sure that would be annoying if you could hear it. Were you followed?
I know. I made sure of it.
Good. I watched my back as I came, as well. Rest assured I wasn't followed. Our first matter of business is a situation report. Has anything of note happened?
The Death Knight Frederick has started to crack down on any who oppose the Empire.
With the Viceroy stepping into the background, it seems the Empire has given up on any pretense of peaceful rule.
I believe so, yes.
Deputy, I think we need to head to the Davern.
Davern? There's an Imperial base there. It's not safe.
That leads me to my next point, actually. What do you think of the Apollon Alliance?
Oh, them.
I just returned from a meeting with them.
You went by yourself?
I apologize for not telling you. I acted alone so as to not bring greater danger to the Resistance. I'm sorry.
I understand. I'm just glad you're safe. They didn't threaten you or try to trick you, did they?
Surprisingly, no. They actually were the ones to say they wanted to form an alliance with us.
Whatever their response, they're still invaders. I'm sure they're after something. What were their terms?
They want information about the Eastern Continent's geography and the current status of the Empire's forces.
That can't be everything. We must assume they have other ulterior motives.
In any other circumstances, I would agree.
Princess?
Mettler, do you remember my 12th birthday? I tried to sneak out of the castle, but you stopped me.
Of course, I remember it like it was yesterday.
I wanted to go see a band perform, and I begged you to take me. Despite the fact, of course, that you were in charge of the castle's security. Now that I think about it, it was an impossible request.
It was.
And yet, despite the troubled look on your face, you snuck me out. You even let me sit on your shoulder so I could see the performance.
I remember they cut my pay for 3 months after we were discovered. I never regretted taking you out, though.
Thank you, Matler.
Seeing you happy makes me happy.
Oh, this is a really good soldier.
As much as I enjoy reliving pleasant memories, though, I don't see the connection to the topic at hand.
The trust I felt for you. I felt it again just before coming here.
From the Avalon Alliance.
Yes, their leader. He looked at me the same way that you do.
Like a beloved niece, like my own daughter. You're saying he looked at you with that much love and respect.
I'm sure of it. I'm sure if it was exactly the same. But I did feel a great amount of love from him, like I do from you. We've never really met, and yet it felt almost like he knew me.
It's only natural to be confused, Princess. Your country is in danger, and the fate of your people rests upon those two slender shoulders. But treaties with other nations aren't to be made on emotion alone. You need to step back and take a clear look.
They promised to recognize Alderin's legitimacy and protect our people's dignity. Their leader even swore they wouldn't hurt or threaten our people.
It sounds like you've already engaged in quite the talks with them.
I didn't want to make a decision on my own, but I became nervous and... I'm sorry.
Oh, no need to apologize. If they swore such things to us, then we are in the clear. How serious was the oath?
He swore on both his name and his life.
Oh! You did something truly amazing, Princess. Surely the gods are watching over Alderin.
Now that I think of it, though, I'm a little embarrassed. I assumed a number of things about a monarch I only just met.
No, we can use his good will to advantage. Or, of course, we can establish a relationship of trust. In either case, this is excellent news.
The trick him. He was gonna trick him. Thank you for trusting me, Matler. I'll do all I can to make sure the resistance struggles have not been in vain.
Stories of your noble sacrifices and love for your country will be told for 1,000 years to come. Now we must prepare to depart for Dover.
Our flames may be extinguished in the battle, but let us burn brightly nonetheless. I want to go to bed, but I can't. So we'll continue this game while my throat hurts. Blah, 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 blah.
全力で突破する
I'm good. I'm still enjoying the story, though. It feels very nostalgic to me. I remember that story, though, that Matler and Vanessa was talking about when they were young.
The princess is here, your highness.
Looks like she finally brought the resistance with her. It's been a long time since I last saw their faces. Greetings, I'm the fourth princess of Alderin, Vanessa Therese Alderin. I realized I hadn't properly introduced myself before. We welcome you and the Resistance Army. Who might this be? The actual leader of the Resistance, Deputy Matler. The leader? Nice to meet you. I'm Arrow, Monarch of Avalon. I've been wondering about who the princess's confidant was. It must be you.
Lord Arrow, it is a pleasure to meet you. I merely follow orders. The real patriot is the princess.
You needn't be so modest, Deputy. Without your leadership, we couldn't have made it this far. That's all thanks to you.
You flatter me.
We have reports that the Viceroy of Western Kulish, Joshua Levinas, is gathering forces in Everdine. Is that where Esteronia's elite base is located? I suppose that will be our last destination, then. We may have joined your alliance to liberate Alderun, but we will join you until the Empire has been completely defeated. I appreciate the thought, but what will you do about the chaos that will ensue after Alderun is freed? Alderun's first prince, my brother, can handle it. Oh, right. That's good to hear. Thank you for your decision, Princess Vanessa. I'm merely doing my duty. Can I assume you've already decided on the locations at which the Alliance will engage with the Empire? Almost. We still need to discuss some of the details. In that case, may I ask you a personal question? Sure thing. Can you explain how you knew about me? Ah, that question. Choose your words carefully. Here goes. Oh no. Oh, right. Oh, dang it. Oh no, Iketetsu's got this.
全力で突破する
And it's cold. I turned out the fan too, but it's still really cold in this house. I could turn on the heater, but I have a lot of fluffy animals, so I'd rather not do that. I'd rather them be comfortable more than me. Of course, it's not cold enough for the chihuahuas to shiver, though. They're good. I just don't like the cold. There.
全力で突破する
That was crazy seeing characters having a 1-star, like, wow. And this is a really good character, too. I see. Can I ask about other timelines, then? What would you like to know? Has Alderaan ever broken free from the Empire's grasp? Of course, in every timeline. There was never a time in which you backed down or ran away. You're exactly as I remember you. In this timeline, I promise we'll try to produce even better results. I, too, will do my best. Do you actually believe everything I said, though? Honestly, it's unbelievable. I don't blame you. But, however absurd it may be, I've decided I want to believe it. Only something of that degree could explain your conviction and the goodwill you've shown towards me. Thank you. It's entirely possible that you're lying to me, but for now, I'm going along with it. What the people of Alderaan needs right now is faith. Yeah, you have to have faith to move forward, even if it's the only skin deep for now. And you are? We saw each other last time. Name's Astrid Raymond. By the way, what I just said to you is something you said to me in the last timeline. I still have my memories from the other timelines too. And last time, you and I fought side by side in Alderaan. I remembered it all. You said that line to me one day in my room. You looked at me in the eyes when you said it, but I felt like you were trying to convince yourself of it too. Not unlike what you just said to us now, huh? But your faith wasn't misplaced. Not then, and not now. I have faith too. Now let's move forward. That dialogue was much shorter than the others. 3 more, right? 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's 3. What's going on? Why is it? What's tablet? 37%. I'm gonna have to switch to my tablet. Luckily, it's already at 100%. And it's already uploaded the other video that I made on it. So, woohoo. 8, 7. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Vanessa would make a great addition to the Alliance if she were to join. The Empire is fighting back, but not as fiercely as before. 4:13 already. Still haven't even finished Goals East yet.
Haha, we're finally back together. Nothing of note to report from us.
Aslan, you're safe.
Of course, with such wonderful companions, there was nothing to be afraid of.
I love his smile. I'm glad you were happy with your group.
In the meantime, it looks like your group grew in number.
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Vanessa Alderaan's 4th princess. I lead a resistance army, albeit not well. Everyone, this is Vanessa Threes Alderin. She joined our alliance just recently. Vanessa, these are the representatives from every allied nation in the western and central continent. In order, we have the ruler of Dacian, Aslan Volcarius. He is a true king and with decisive leadership.
Oh, you're painting my face red, dear leader. It's nice to meet you.
This is the successor to Isla, Bianca da Vinci. She is gifted, resourceful, and sincere. You're too kind. Nice to meet you, Princess of Alderin. I am Bianca da Vinci, proxy for Madam President Rosanna. Very impressive. It's a pleasure to meet you. This is the Grand Chief of Arha's tribal commune, Durhana Turkin. He is one of the most loyal, faithful, and trustworthy people you'll ever meet.
You're making me blush. It's nice to meet you. You can call me Darthead.
And you already know her, but this is Lumisade's second Archmage, Lucilica Alelia. She is decisive, quick to act, and excels at taking the initiative and setting up an example. I'm often told I'm impatient. It's nice to officially meet you. I'm Lucilica. Great to meet you too. This here is the Warden of Lunaris, Lumi Marista. I know that's not how you pronounce her name, but I can't pronounce that either. This is the easiest one. She has full control over ice and the cold, but she's got a warmer heart than anyone. We already met as we were walking over here, but hello again. Welcome to the Alliance, Princess Vanessa. Thank you for making me feel welcome. Oh, I talked to my rep. Last but not least, this is Knight Captain Zyra from Rodan. She is a model knight and a companion. You can trust to have her your back on the battlefield. You compliment me far too much, Your Highness. It is nice to meet you. As he said, I am Zyra, Captain of the Order of the Thorns. It's a real pleasure to meet you, all of you. To reiterate, I am Vanessa, member of Alderin's Resistance. I will do my best to keep up with everyone. Originally, the Resistance goal was to liberate Alderin from the Empire's oppression. But now we're a part of this alliance. We don't plan on stopping there. As I understand it, the Avalon Alliance goal is to foil to the Empire's ambitions and drive it out from the entire continent. Is that correct?
That's exactly right.
We'll do our best right alongside you. Hey Mika, I finally came up with a cool name for one of my techniques. Wanna hear it?
Sure.
Dummies.
No, why do you keep nagging me?
Stand up straight. All the other nation leaders are here. You should probably organize things a bit. With this many people, things are bound to get a little out of control. That's a good idea. It does get quite crazy. Hold on. Give me a minute.
おやだだだだだだだだだだ
白虎の剣能で
Lady Olivia. Oh, they're in the forest. Oh, Lady Elf, my shift's already over. Indeed. Where's the other person? Sir Mika spotted a suspicious object to the southeast at around 0200. He's out scouting. I hope that's it. It is nothing serious. Here, I would like to introduce Lady Beretta, who shall be on night watch with me. Hi. Thank you for your service, Lady Beretta. Now that that is taken care of, Lady Olivia, will you be heading back? Do you have something to say? If you have time. Sure, I'm not too tired. Oh, is she gonna ask her for advice? Did you have something to say? Why are you hesitating? I am told you are from Lumisade. Yes, that's correct. You encountered a calamity and fought alongside Avalon to defeat it. right again. It was thanks to Avalon's help that... I'm trying to grab the charger. It's thanks to Avalon's help that they were able to defeat it. How did it feel? How did it feel? I lead a humble mercenary group. I'm also a citizen of Dacian, the mercenary nation. Got it charged. Plugged in. So I've heard. We rose up the right against the Empire, and our determination to protect Dacian has not changed. But the thought hit me recently. Could we have protected ourselves without Avalon's help? Oh. I kept thinking about it until I started to feel incompetent. That I remember this conversation. A little bit. I contributed very little, and it feels as though that will continue moving forward. I love my country, and I want it to become even greater. But if I think about whether Dacian needs me, I cannot say it does. My apologies. Now I'm rambling when you should be resting. Sorry for uploading on you. Unloading. I just thought Lumisade and Dacian situations were similar. I hope I did not offend you. Not at all. I was just gathering my thoughts because I understand how you feel. You do? Yes. After we defeated the Calamity, I felt for a while like I lost my life's purpose. Defeating such a powerful opponent should have made you happy as a warrior. Well, I'm less of a warrior and more of a soldier. Also, ever since I was young, I'd sort of made it my goal in life to stop the Calamity. Ah, I understand then. Once the excitement of the of accomplishing a goal's fades, it is often followed by a sense of emptiness. Yes, as it turns out, that's true. I tried to come up with a new goal, but since I've lived almost only ever thinking about that one thing, it wasn't easy. I also... the light blinding me. Also, if you were to ask whether I was absolutely necessary in defeating the Calamity, I can't really say that I was. They would have defeated it even without me. That is precisely how I felt. I sort of got stuck in my head. I must say, though, that I never imagined we could connect on something like this. Haha. It's not exactly the best thing to bond over, true. I had only meant to ask how the situation was in Lumisade, but now it feels like we are comforting each other. It's been the most meaningful change of watch I've ever experienced. Haha. I bet you must be bored, Lady Beretta. You both are interesting. In what way? You both did something amazing, achieved your goals, and yet you still feel empty. That's because it was not done by our power alone. I am grateful to Avalon, but I don't know. I am somewhat sad too. If someone offered to help without expecting anything in return, I'd probably accept it, and consider myself the luckiest cat ever. And again, maybe that's because I don't really have a country to call home. Where are you from? I'm not really sure. I was first found in Galman. Galman. The name sounds familiar. After that, I moved around a lot, so I don't really have anywhere to call home. My group. Well, my group was destroyed. We were based in Druin. Let me drink water. Aren't those dwarf tyrants' names on the map?
Sorry, drank the water, then talked, and drank more water.
Your group? I was a member of Saba. The Assassin's Guild? You were an assassin? Yeah. After Saba fell, I was employed by the Empire, and now I'm with Avalon. Mercenaries hate assassins, I get it. I mean, not just mercenaries, most people. I heard a little bit about you from Rashid. He said you became a knight to make amends for your past life. I'm trying, at least. I didn't really know what I was doing back at the third tower, but it was harmful to Lumisade. I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize to me. I'm just a soldier. You live to protect your country. I did something that harmed that country. Of course I need to apologize. Not just to you, but to everyone in Lumisari. Understood. I hope they will be accepting of your future efforts to make amends. It won't erase what I've done, but I will prove I've changed. I'll be as unbiased with you as possible. I will try, at least. I'm not well educated and tend to get emotional. Sometimes I might say something wrong, too, so please tell me if I do. It's okay. I'm used to people looking at me like that. If anyone has a problem, it's me. Anyway, you two seem to think that you did was insignificant. But from where I'm standing, that's not really true. Without Olivia's intel about the calamity back in Lumisari, that monster would have done a lot more damage. A lot of people would have died. Each life saved means a great deal, at least to the people who were saved. And if you hadn't hit the monster in the eye, even the second Archmage would have been in trouble. It's kind of weird for an assassin to be talking about the value of life, huh? I didn't used to think about this stuff, but now I do. That's not weird at all. I understand what you're trying to say. And that the same goes for you, Al. I have not contributed nearly as much as Lady Olivia. Sure you did. You were the first to take action. What? You were the first one who realized something was wrong in Dacian, and you took action. You figured out the cause, pursued your leads, and even convinced the mercenary king. But none of that was very important. The threat to Dacian was stopped thanks to King Aslan's decisions and Avalon's support. It only worked because you had prepared the way for them. I'm good at collecting information and understanding situations. I'm also good at processing that info. Without you, Avalon's involvement would have been nothing more than stubborn interference in domestic affairs. You were the one who bridged the gap between the mercenary king and Highness, and thanks to that, the two forged an alliance. True. Also, even without Avalon's help, both Dacian and Lumisari would have triumphed. They have you two, after all. You think so? Yeah, none of the countries we've been to is weak. Avalon has only ever been in a supporting role. Wow, who would have guessed? You ain't a bad person at all. You're actually pretty good. I'm really not. I'm just telling it like I see it. And it's good to hear you talk less formally. It suits you better. Oh, that's how I talk with the other mercs. You should talk like that normally, Lady Alf. Was it really that awkward, listening to me try to be formal? Gotcha. There was something else I wanted to say to you, Olivia. Oh, right. Like I said, I'm trying to live a new life, even though I don't know if I have the right to. It's hard to. Still, I figure I can do it, even if I'm a little clumsy. And you can too. Thank you. I'll try my best. Whew. That conversation was so long it was hurting my throat. So if you heard a sigh, it's because my throat hurts. Maybe I should take at least a slight small break after Gula's West.
命はいつか必ず終わりを迎えるものですが、あなたたちの命
It's pretty bad right now.
今はまだ止めてはいけません。
I mean, not extremely bad, but still.
全力で突破する。
Did you finish your report, Rashid?
Yes, I communicated everything you asked me to.
Did Lappley say anything?
Not particularly.
I was sure he'd scold us. Greetings, Archmages. Oh, you're the ones from Isola. I'm Bianca da Vinci. This is...
Oh, Ricardo Calcia. I lead the Lotus Pirates.
Pirates? Interesting. I heard you both are here in President Rosana's da Vinci's den. Is that true? Yes. I still have much to learn, and I am doing my best to carry out her will.
I was forced to come. I'm told you successfully led an expedition to and from the Far East, Sir Ricardo. Haha, I guess word travels fast, huh? It was a great voyage, that one. Are you interested in the Far East? Its culture and civilization have always intrigued me. I've been waiting to ask the 3 visitors questions, but Basilica told me not to talk to them. I'm suddenly feeling like you're a kindred spirit. I think you and I are going to get along just great, Sir Archmage. Oh no. I agree. Did you bring back anything from the Far East? If so, might I have a look? I'm told they don't use magic, but rather forces like ki and chakra. And I wonder if they're the same thing. My initial theory is that they're at least 98% similar based on experiences that...
I think we should let those 2 be. I agree. Then let us get back to the point. Oh, I was interested in what they had to say. Is there a reason you came looking for us? Yes, I wanted to ask about the possibility of establishing diplomatic ties between Lumisade and Isola. Ooh. I see. Unfortunately, that is not something Ratchet or I can decide on our own. We must receive permission from the first Archmage and the Council. I had a feeling that would be the case. For now, I'd at least like to explain the benefits such as relationship would have for each nation. Perhaps documenting your points rather than merely discussing them would be better. Is there anything you've prepared? Of course. Have a look at this. She actually brought documents in battle. Wow. Short while later. If everything here is true, then even those stiff-necked council members will no doubt agree to it. I hope so. Defeating the Sea God opened up potentially new trade routes, which we would like to explore. With Isola's drive and mobility, I wouldn't be surprised if you were to become the trade center for all 3 continents. Perhaps, but we're so far behind Lumisade's technical abilities. I've been deeply impressed by their technology. I do wish the elves had a little more initiative. They're too slow and easygoing. We don't all live as long as the other elves, so... that is what makes elves so harmonious, is it not? We definitely got our strengths and our weaknesses, yes. Not to switch subjects, but you must feel a lot of pressure as the president's successor. I'm always doing my best not to disgrace the Vinci name, or Isola as a whole. Isola is often called the Eternal Republic, so the news president, Rosanna, has decided on a successor was quite surprising. Is she really going to give you her position? The presidency is determined. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna give one normal voice and one this voice. An election, so she won't be giving the position to anyone. I hope very much to be recognized not for my lineage, but for my abilities. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. Isola's system of government is certainly not typical. From the outside, I'm sure it appears very similar to monarchy. How does it appear from the inside? Most political decisions are made by our National Assembly. The president merely suggests what direction to take. She can veto their decisions, but it happens less than you think. Less than you think? Yes, about once every 3 years. There are some assembly members who self-deprecatingly say they are only pawns, when a single one can deny that the president's decisions are for the good of Isola. That sounds not unlike Lumisade's council members. They always disagree with the archmages about something, but no one almost ever makes foolish decisions. Their problem is just, they just don't act. Haha. Well, for me personally, I want to take some of the weight off the president's shoulders, and I also wonder how high I can rise. I know how you feel. That's what got me startled in this too. Exactly. That's why I plan on continuing to do the best I can. I want to produce results that at least I can be happy with. I got the feeling you and I are going to be friends. It does feel like we understand each other. I just wish there were more people in Lumisade who had some sort of ambition. I keep trying to think of ways to get them to have higher aspirations, or any aspirations really. Sounds like you have a lot to deal with. Yeah, but at least I do get some great advice from those around me. I'll introduce you to one of our first archmages. It'll be good for you to get to know him for when we retire. I would love to meet him. Technically, that's why I came with Ricardo, but those two look like they're quite engaged in their conversation. Perhaps we can talk again later. Thank you. I'm so embarrassed. Me too. Why? They're funny. Bro, it's only week 3 and we're gonna have another 3-hour long conversation. Which is, I love those normally learned heroes. It's just my throat is dying. Even now, the water is hurting me just from drinking.
Retreat, all soldiers, fall back! Regroup at Landavar! The Imperials are fleeing! We won!
It's not time to celebrate just yet. We still need to rid the battlefield of any remaining threats.
Yeah, but listen! Bring your platoon and follow me. We're going searching. Yes, sir, 2nd platoon assemble. What did you expect of your gear?
Princess Vanessa, we've accomplished our first goal. I'm sincerely grateful for the Alliance's help. You and the Resistance deserve all the credit. You should be proud. You and everyone involved deserve praise. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. We weren't occupied by the Empire for very long, but a lot happened in that time. Chaos among the people, betrayals from... I was checking time. From those we trusted, and even my own values were shaken. That's natural. Now I'm going to have to drag my brother back here with my own 2 hands. That'd be a sight. He needs to pay for selling our country out to the Empire when he should have been protecting us. And you're the only one qualified to bring him to justice. Someone has to, that's for sure. I only hope you don't get hurt in the process. At least no more than you are already. Sorry. Restoring order is going to take a lot of work. We've taken the first step, so now all we need to do is keep moving forward. Agreed. You've done great to make it this far, Princess Vanessa. I look forward to walking this path with you. Alderaan won't forget your Alliance's help.
Congratulations on Alderaan's liberation. I have somewhat an understanding of how you must feel. Marhia was also effectively under Imperial rule.
Sir Durian.
As leader of the Turbocuman, I fell into despair. I fooled myself into thinking it was a needed change. I convinced my fellow commune members of the same. I could feel my soul growing darker every day. I wonder if it was worth making everyone unhappy just for my pride, for my desire to resist. Or if I should be a descendant from my forebears, wouldn't be embarrassed of. I never considered something so deeply in all my life, but I was too thick-headed to come up with an answer. Ultimately, everyone suffered much more than was needed.
That's not your fault, though, Grand Chief. It's the fault of those who forced that pain upon you.
Still, I have a responsibility for not having overcome that crisis in a wise manner. That isn't what I wanted to talk about, though. Watching you, I felt a lot. I admired your conviction and your ability to act on it. The Turbocuman will always be supportive of Alderaan.
Thank you, Grand Chief. I can feel your sincerity in your words. I hope your wounds from the past will soon heal.
Thank you. I'm sure they will. Let us move forward with faith in what we think is right.
No. This is what I love so much about this game. They have so many words and feelings, and everybody thinks differently and has like different, like, I don't know the right words, but like it always amazes me because like I'm so bad with words. So to read so many of these words and how people think and stuff, like different characters, like that's quite amazing. 8. Vanessa joined the Alliance together with the Resistance. You feel elated as everyone seems to have come on aboard.
終わったら喉を潤しに行くと約束してください。
Right. You know, Rosanna's like model in the dialogue scenes are like she looks so young. But once you just like see her character art like in that loading screen, she looks even more young. Like dang. Things are going smoothly. At this rate, we'll be done with the Western Gulls in no time.
The Empire isn't just going to give in. Don't let your guard down. We may not know what they're planning, but we're not gonna back down either. It's too bad Sifrit didn't decide to join us.
I'm sure she's off somewhere saving the world without anyone else knowing.
I wonder what Egotesto or Roselic are up to. I bet they're enjoying retired life. I'm getting jealous just thinking about it.
They deserve all the rest and relaxation they can get. We're not all like you, going around making our own countries.
Aha! Now that you mention it, I guess I'm the one who just succeeded the most out of all of us. Aha!
Yeah, I still can't believe you're king of a country.
That was your dream, right, Aslan? Never thought you would actually realize it.
Honestly, I feel like Selga got to succeed the most. Like, she gets to relax at the inn and then, like, help out with Rosanna, an awesome leader. In my opinion, I would like to be able to relax afterwards.
Never thought you'd actually realize it. That was your dream, right? Oh. It's admirable. I am telling you to. Come to Dacian and I'll make it worth your while. You've been doing just fine without us.
He's trying to recruit them.
As I said before, I plan on being in Isla until the president retires. You're gonna die of old age before that happens. Anyway, I get it. You there, Buryu, was it? Yes, what is it? Have you ever heard the name Ondo over in the Far East? Ondo, the hero from the War of Tyrants. Yup, he was from the Far East. Does he happen to be somehow related to the nation of Gallery? Oh, so you do know him. Yeah, he said that's where he's from. Did he say he was a descendant of Gallery, or perhaps some sort of reincarnation? He said he was their general. Gallery was destroyed 200 years ago.
Jeez, I remember that.
Which would be at odds with the War of the Tyrants that was 50 years ago. It was destroyed?
Oh! Oh, dang. And they were his friend. They knew how much he wanted to go back home.
Ondo is indeed the name of Agari's final general.
He knew.
However, he suddenly went missing after one battle, and his disappearance marked the beginning of the end of Gallery.
Oh, they're really feeling it. I'm glad he's not here to hear this.
Perhaps. The person you're talking about does seem to be the one he fought alongside.
He always used to say he felt like he'd come to the future. He said he'd been fighting in a battle when he fell into sort of a trance, and when he came to his senses, he was somewhere he never seen before.
I can tell if you're all attempting to make a joke at my expense. Oh, I can't tell.
Oh, please, what do you take us for? You think we're that insincere?
Everything we've said is true.
Checking on my cats. I've heard weird noises. Everyone okay? Munchies, Skittles, Atticus, Pumpkin, Cheddar. Yep, all cats seem to be okay. Okay, sorry.
Everything we said is true. He fought while pinning for a homeland he could never return to, until eventually he fell in battle. How tragic. When I first heard you say his name, I assumed it was someone different with the same name. He wanted to protect his country so much, it's sad to hear that it fell.
If you don't mind, I'd like to hear more about him. My name's Rin. A distant ancestor of mine is from Gari. Sure, we'll have plenty to talk about. Plenty. Hold on.
見えますよね。
まあ必要な。
敵を撃滅せよ。
I had to tap a lot on the enemies. They were just not attacking. I tapped like 3 times. Oh, Johan.
Levinas, what is he thinking? He's going down a dangerous path. Or maybe it's more, deception. He's cunning enough that perhaps he's waiting for me to slip up.
Where's my dog? There's my dog.
If not, though, he is having doubts about the Empire's methods. In his position. Now, all of a sudden, that doesn't make sense. Something's wrong with him. If he tries to walk away now, he could turn into a major threat to the Empire. I need to report him. But I'm still not certain. It might be better to wait and see. If he does betray us, I will slay him myself. Don't be stupid, Joshua Levinif.
痛い、苦しい。
Alright.
怪我
Now I was trying to get in the chair. One of the cats
差し上げましょう。
jumped on the buttons of the recliner and put up the chair all the way when I disappeared for a bit. And then I had to try to get on the chair when it was lifted up more.
こっちです。
Because they're evil.
僕が行きます。
The chair's back down now, though.
仕方ありませんね。
I tried to plug in my charger.
ユーカリアースの真珠の裁きを。
Eh, there you go, got it. The charging? Ah, it's not charging. There we go. Now it should be charging. Or not.
この一つ一つの雨粒に命が宿っているんです。
Entire time was not charging.
立ち上がるのです。
Is it now? Not charging? What do you mean? It's about to... I swear. He's gonna die on me in the mid thing and then blah blah blah. I'm just gonna be here. Doesn't have any chance of stopping me. Now, why are they still alive?
いませんね。行き
Okay, still charging.
ます。
Like
ユ
it's
ーカ
not
リアースよ。
charging.
真珠の
At
裁
least the
きを。
20% thing didn't stop me.
Well, you're terrible at 20%. Blah blah blah. Vice Levinas, what are your orders? Our forces on the western front are on the verge of collapse. I know it's a difficult decision, but perhaps retreating and regrouping with their defense corps at Rivera would be... Viceroy, Lieutenant General Mackrell, take all forces in other than those stationed in Everdine and retreat. What will you... those are your orders. Carry them out faithfully. The lives of our soldiers depends on you. Viceroy. I need to tell my superiors something I don't die. I'll be fine. Please just do as you're told. Please be safe. I shall immediately carry out your orders. Why am I so confused? What is it that I want? Freedom? The free will to resist? To choose? Do I really want to choose my life's directions? Now, after all this time? His Majesty, is this the moment His Majesty spoke of? He said the day would come when I start to ask questions. He said to follow my heart when that happens. So, what do I want? Isn't it too late to want anything? Please, tell me. What should I do? Give me your orders. Tell me what to do. I don't want to decide this on my own. Tell me which way to go. It's too hard. This is too much for me. Oh.
クメールセットよく頑張ったね。
そんなに心配いりませんよ。
After the stage, I'll take a slight break, probably like 1 hour break. I'm right there.
That's like 1 hour of recording. I might not do it. But
The weight of responsibility can at times be unwieldy for a single leader. Rarely can you move forward without any worry or concern, but those concerns often lead you down to better paths.
歴史に深く関わるのは避けたかったんですが。
I see it upon the horizon. This is Everdime, the final bastion of Western Gullis.
they don't appear to be very many soldiers. It might be a trap. Are there any Septarian facilities here?
Not as far as I know, but there could be. Be careful as you move forward. Ashford, patrol the skies. Beware of any incoming projectiles. Leave it to me. I'll get a good look at that place. Is there anywhere I should prioritize when I attack? The command center for their defenses. It won't be easy to get to, but I'd like you to focus on it, Lady Thyra. I swear on my honor as a knight, I shall not disappoint you. Also, there's something I'd like to ask of Lucilica and Rashid. Ask away. I'm told the first prince of Alderaan is imprisoned here in Everdine. Can you two see to his safety? If we know where it is, it shouldn't be difficult. With so few soldiers, I can't imagine the way there would be heavily guarded.
If that's the case, I could even go alone. I should go smoothly if I use battle drones.
It might be harder than we're predicting. They might end up using him as a hostage once they're backed into a corner.
So, you didn't want him ending up like I did.
Excellent. Yes, that would be bad. You always know how to make things awkward. I was also thinking that you two would be the best choice to find the prince for the sake of future exchanges between Lumisad and Alderaan. Oh, you talked to that place, didn't you? That's considerate of you. Oh. Don't worry, we will save the prince.
We shall perfectly plan and execute his rescue.
The Viceroy will be here as well, Joshua Levineth. I can't let this opportunity go to waste. I need to make him pay for suppressing all of Western Gullis. But, why did he let me go? No, don't think about that, Vanessa. You need to be certain. Don't go thinking strange thoughts.
あなたはもっと戦えます。 真珠の力よ。
I wonder.
朽ちた地に花を咲かせん。
I thought so.
この一つ一つの雨粒に命が宿っているんです。さあ、立ち上がるのです。
Oh. Sad.
騎士たちよ、総攻撃を。
Okay.
Is that really all the soldiers here? Something's not right.
Didn't you say this was a strategic place, Highness? Or some sort... Dang it. Or is this some sort of base? Mei Ling and Mika have both checked and say they didn't find any indications that it was a trap. Oh my gosh.
Hold on. There are no traces of magic that could possibly destroy the entire area either.
There's no way the Viceroy would be this negligent. Maybe they just retreated and gave us on protecting this place. If they did, it was not a wise strategic choice. With a facility such as these, the defensive forces here could have held out for quite some time. Let me drink water.
If they screwed up, though, isn't that good for us?
The reason for their decision is important.
Even I don't know that.
Mass Deceiver. Viceroy,
Get back!
you're here! Have you been really stressed? Is that even important?
Please don't pretend to know me. I have very few friends.
That's so sad.
Gesture Levinus. You must the leader of this anti-imperial alliance that has driven me back this far. Arrow, right? Yes. I'm not sure why you two are looking at me like that, but I can't say I like it. Stop.
Viceroy,
Former princess, you made it, all this way. Oh, but you reclaimed Alderaan, right? I suppose you're no longer a former princess.
don't resist. I don't know what brought about the situation, but it seems that you're at a disadvantage. If you come along quietly, I would consider leniency for you.
What if I say no?
I'll put an end to this, and you.
Ha ha ha. Gesture Levinif. I believe I told you not to look at me like that. This is our first time meeting you, no?
We've confirmed that there are no other soldiers around. Why are you here alone? Have you got one of those teleportation scrolls? You trying to get info from us and then disappear?
I don't know how you know about the scrolls, but I won't tell you anything. Oh, I see you've got two Imperial deputies with you. Sophie and I, that's how you knew about the scrolls.
Joshua,
Why are you over there? You don't seem to be prisoners. Did they give you candy?
what? I didn't want to do anything bad. What the Empire is doing is bad.
Who told you such things? A child like you is easily influenced by your surroundings. The culprit is probably the person who's been nicest to you.
Oh.
Ah, you. One of the wardens of Lunaris, right? Your name was Lumi, Marista. Clap for me if I'm right.
What? I thought of it. The Empire. Not everyone's bad, of course. But the Empire hurts other people a lot. I felt it.
Oh, I had no idea you were capable of seeing the entirety of the Empire at once.
Get out of here, knife.
Ah, never knew homunculi could have such affection for each other. I was in a lab for a while. Can you spare, some for me?
Eh? Wait, he's also a homunculi? No, you're not willing to walk this path with me.
I may not know what you've been through, but I'm sure it involves at least one or two sad stories. They must have really done a number on you, for you to so boldly turn your backs on the Empire.
And what are you doing this for?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. And it's driving me mad.
What?
For the first time... No, never mind. That is enough.
What is?
I didn't think this would be how it ended, and I don't have any regrets.
His power is drastically increasing.
Your Highness, give us the order.
Neutralize him! Oh, my throat. Ah.
来てください。
いいぞ。
We're not gonna wait for his ult. Never. What? Oh, he took it down. By a lot.
は
Hold on. Ah, that's why. Oh, anyway.
騎士たちよ、総攻撃を。
Sorry, Joshua. I really need to go rest my throat and finish this up. Oh. Why did you choose to fight alone?
Ah, I feel much better now.
Give up. Ram, take away Joshua's teleportation scroll.
I don't have one. I didn't give myself a way out.
He's right. He doesn't have anything, Highness.
Why? This is my first and last rebellion.
Against what?
My entire life.
What are you talking about? You live for the entire Empire. You're a...
Thug of the Empire. I know.
Don't say that. It's not a good thing to say.
Ha! You recalled it too, huh?
Yeah.
That's enough. I'm satisfied I wanted to do this one last thing. Is to disobey orders by choice. It will go against the flow.
This is what you wanted. This?
Yes, this is it. I'm finished.
Do you really think this is a fitting end for Joshua Levinith, the Viceroy who ruled Western Gullis?
Is it though? Isn't it though? I failed to accomplish anything. That seems fitting.
I don't know why you're doing this, nor do I want to. But how can you say that you're satisfied with just this?
Why are you getting upset?
Don't be ridiculous. Everything you did to us, all the pain we suffered, don't go try and minimize it. Don't think you can finish it off with your own defiance.
Then what do you want? Huh? What should I do? Were you hoping to fight in some grandiose battle with all the Empire soldiers that ends with you stabbing me in the heart atop a pile of corpses? Isn't that the end you were hoping for here, Vanessa?
At the very least, I don't want it to end in your terms. This can't end with you feeling satisfied or refreshed.
I at least get to decide how things end for me.
Knights, Joshua's...
What? Ag! What's happening?
My eyes.
You wretched snake. We're getting out of here.
Johan, he saved them. What just happened? He disappeared. But he didn't have one of them scrolls.
It looks like a shadow appeared there at the end.
Someone else came and took him.
Are you okay, Your Highness? Can you see my fingers? How many am I holding up?
5.
Phew, you seem to be unharmed.
Did Joshua leave? He has no idea with Johan. Yes, someone came in a flash of light and disappeared with him.
Was it Sierra?
The mage from Luisade? I don't believe so.
Someone else from the Empire then.
Ugh, we lost him. I recognize that voice.
Princess!
We missed him, Matler. We couldn't detain him.
It's okay. Nothing ever goes according to plan. I'm glad you are safe.
Same to you. And our Alliance members?
Don't be too hard on yourself. We won.
It's all thanks to you all. I'm really proud of everyone. I suppose we'll need to tidy up the area.
Indeed. I'll give Etheronia the news.
Thank you. As a representative for Alderaan royal family, I promise to reward you and all the others for your bravery.
I don't believe anyone here did what they did for a reward. Of course, we wouldn't refuse one either.
Heh, that's what I thought.
I assume it will be a reward that matches your Highness's class and dignity.
Haha, noted. I'll try to not disappoint you.
I'll go tell these soldiers and leave you free to talk with the other Alliance members.
Okay, thank you, Matler, for everything. I shouldn't have let my guard down. It's my fault. We needed to capture him. He needs to pay for what he's done. Is that really the kind of ending I wanted? Why? Why did I get so upset? I'm so frustrated.
Well, it's not quite how we'd pictured it, but I guess this means Western Golis has been liberated.
Yeah, We've done at least part of what we set out to do. How many teleportation scrolls do they have? They seem awfully convenient. As far as I know, those scrolls are ancient technology of which they only have a limited number. They've already used quite a few, so I imagine they're close to running out. That's good news. Perhaps next time we should just kill him before he can use it. Heh. Sorry, it was a joke in poor taste. I'll do whatever you command. Sometimes I doubt whether I should hold too tightly to my ideals. Well, I'm just an old worn down knight, but sometimes I do think about ideals and conviction. What do you think of them? Everyone's different, but I think the reasons and intentions that drive you are important. I know you've got your own ideals. I do, though they're probably too idealistic. And reality can be cold. Sometimes it's flat out gruesome. But you always seem to talk more about hope. Yeah, though it always feels vague and out of reach. Like seemingly everything else that I want. You need that hope. With it, you can attain your ideals. Without it, you never will. That's what I've learned while going through this long life of mine.
It is thanks to our past and our hopes that we were able to win, that we were able to create a new tomorrow. You know, you always seem to say things to sound good or to look good. But honestly, sometimes what you say really gets through to me.
What? Oh, an actual compliment!
Not often, but sometimes.
Really?
Like I said, though, it's not often. On rare occasions, really.
Just admit it. We get it, you idiot. Let me drink water. Ugh.
I haven't known you for very long, and we haven't spent much time together, but I do have an idea of what you're like. There are parts of you that still feel naive.
A lot of them, I know.
Your dreams and your logic don't feel fully formed. That makes them nothing more than ideals. But you're acting. You're actively trying to make those ideals a reality. Dreams can never be realized without action. I admire that about you, and it makes me excited to see what you do in the future. Along the way, you're gonna hit a lot of walls and disappointments. People change. They get tossed around by the world. Their jagged edges become smooth, and then sometimes they get hit hard, and new jagged edges. The people who really change the world, though, don't change. I mean, small parts of them might, but the path they walk doesn't. I hope you don't change. Your ideals might sometimes seem absurd, but if you keep moving forward with them, I'm sure you'll be able to accomplish big things.
Woo! That's why he's a leader. A king. Aslan.
Only those we hope can see miracles, and only those who act can make miracles happen. If you keep walking down this path and don't change, Dakian will always be by your side. I promise you that.
I'm so glad I met all of you.
Looks like you got something in your eye. Now that we're all feeling good, let's go clean up things here.
You've been acting as a king for so long that you're starting to really talk like one too.
Haha, doesn't it make you want to come on over to Dakian?
He's really trying to recruit Helga and Walter. You do it, even when it looks like you can't. Keep moving forward. Now we're just about at the heart of the Empire. Cardus, Sierra, Johan. Which is a little longer. We're almost there. Oh my gosh! Close Imperial Palace.
Phew. This is... What in the world were you thinking? So this is what it's come to. I asked you what you were thinking. What are you thinking? Don't answer my question with a question.
Why not?
Why did you go all the way there just to bring me all the way here? Were those your orders? My duty is to help with the Empire's revival and prosperity. You dying a meaningless death doesn't fit into either of those categories. Taking into account your position and influence, the Empire still needs you. Heh. I asked why you did what you did. Why did you ignore orders to come back instead of choosing to fight a meaningless battle? Was it for your pitiful pride as Western Viceroy? Consider your words carefully. It wasn't for pride or anything like that. I'm talking regular voice for Joshua.
It was simple defiance.
What?
For the first time, I did what I wanted. I defied my orders.
Are you insane?
I was curious as to why they were able to do what they did. The resistance, I mean. There's a larger course of events in the world. Following it was life is about. But why on earth are they trying to go against it? It would be so much easier to go with the flow. You allow yourself to be carried on it, and that's it. I couldn't understand why they would stand against it and try to reverse it. The world calls that courage. They get courage when you do something so unproductive and foolish, something that kills you. Normally, I would have laughed at them, laughed and complimented them on how great they were, all the while thinking about how I could destroy their foolish bravado. But on that day, for some reason, they really did seem to be great.
You've lost it.
I have, ever since that day. For some reason, they seemed to be right. I started thinking I might have lived my entire life wrong. I followed orders because doubting them would be a crime. Simply following orders doesn't require any value judgment, Water. Well, you can live comfortably if you just do what you're told. You can be carefree. So why did I suddenly start to think like I did? I don't know. I don't understand myself. It just happened. It's like these cracks started to form in my heart. My world wasn't as strong or as firm as I thought.
I've heard enough. Shut up or I'll run you through.
Deceiver, snake, cowardly and underhanded. None of these feel like compliments anymore. I used to think they meant that I was doing my duty, living as I should. His Majesty told me before. He said I should do what my heart tells me to do. Ultimately, even my insubordination was an imperial order. I guess that means it's not insubordination, haha. Does that mean I didn't defy orders? Here I thought it would be my first and last. Did he collapse?
He passed out. Must have lost too much blood. Insubordination. Oh, what a joke. You're a dog. Don't try to die like a human.
Oh my god! Princess! Lady Lumi, you look like you have a lot on your mind. If you don't mind, may I sit next to you? Please, no. You're always welcome to. Oh, that's so great. Thank you. Oof. This is hard for you, huh? I can't deny it is. Me too. Really? You're always smiling. It helps a little, as I'm sure you know. It does. Responsibility, pressure, fear, guilt. I had to put too much on my shoulders. My home Lunaris became completely frozen. The Divine Beast seal had broken. Oh! I was meant to protect it, that was my job. I was agitated and confused, and no matter what I did, I couldn't stop it. I had no idea. I took our people, now refugees, and led them to Dacian. There, we were forced to labor for the Empire. It was a mess. Everyone was struggling. We lost our home, and they resented me for it. Later, we found out that the Empire had been behind it, the seal and everything. I can't tell you how angry that made me. The Empire did that to your people. I doubt everyone in the Empire agreed to it, or anything. It was just some of their leaders. Still, we're the ones who were hurt in the end. I'm so sorry. There's a specific sorrow that comes from losing your homeland. I only know because I went through it. A lot of people have felt this pain before. Our situation was a bit different, but I think I understand at least somewhat. That must have been hard, and still must be. Yeah, well, it's gotten a little better. My sadness found a direction to go, and I met some good people. The Alliance. Yes, there were good people. I even made some friends. That's so great to hear. I'm so talkative that I sort of got off track, but what I wanted to say was this. Don't blame yourself if misfortune comes your way, for something you had no say in. There's nothing you could have done about it. The world is always moving in ways that we don't know, and makes situations we can't control. When we're faced with them, it's natural to feel helpless or to think we did something wrong. That's caused the situation. But that's not true. Please remember that. I will. Thank you, Lady Lumi. Also, when something like that happens, you're allowed to struggle. And for us, we've got a clear target to struggle against. The Empire. Exactly. I'm going to do all in my power to destroy the Empire. The people who gave the orders to hurt us, the ones at the top. I'm going to make sure they get what's coming to them. As I will. Remember that though. Don't blame yourself, point your anger in the proper direction. Thank you, Lady Lumi. My head's gotten a little clear. There's still something bothering you, huh? No, nothing's bothering her! Something still seems to be frustrating you. Am I wrong? How did you know? Sometimes the lonelier you are, the better you can pick up on things. Not that I'm bragging. If it's something difficult to talk about, I can take my leave. Here, I can take my leave. I don't want to pressure you. Oh, it's not. No, it's not. Actually, if it's not too much to ask. Would you mind listening to me? That's why I'm here. Thank you. A little while ago, we fought against the Viceroy. I remember he fought alone. I got really upset at the end of the fight. I hated so much that he'd chosen that battle to be his last. Why was that? It felt like he took our chance to get revenge, our chance to punish our opposer, and he made it about his own departure. We had a right to get revenge, but he turned it into a scene where he got to do what he wanted. I wanted to show him how much he had oppressed us, but I couldn't. It made me so mad. That's understandable. I feel the same way. It's silly. We won, but I was angry because I couldn't get the revenge I wanted. Just listening to your stories made me mad too. I guess sometimes life doesn't let things go how we want them to. I know, but I'm still frustrated. Well, see him again once we get farther east, though, right? It looks like one of his Imperial companions helped him escape. So, probably? Then you'll get another chance to really wail on him. I'm sure of it. You think that will make me feel better? It might give you more to really think about, but at least your anger will dissipate a bit, don't you think? Perhaps. We'll have to see when the time comes. Now, I'll just prepare for that time. Sounds good. I'll do all I can to help you. Thank you, Lady Lumi. With one problem out of the way, I just remembered another. Oh my gosh. Oh, what is it? Let's talk about everything. Get it off your chest. My throat hurts. I want to break. I used to think I represented the people's will. I'm their princess. After all, and I'm in a position of authority. I'm sorry, I can't make voices anymore. So I thought I need to lead the people of Alderaan against the Empire and liberate them. But even though I never recognized the Empire's authority to rule, there were people who naturally accepted it. Thinking of those people makes me wonder if there's any real difference between being ruled by a king or a viceroy. I see what you mean. One of Alderaan's neighboring countries is the Republic of Liao. The thought occurred to me that maybe it's better to let the people's voice be reflected in the government like Liao. A republic. That's where the people chose representatives to who make the decisions right. Yes, seeing my brother collude with the Empire, I realized that if a ruler with total authority makes a bad decision, it can be hard to reverse that decision. I see. It would be great if members of the royal family always makes good decisions, but that's not reality. I'm sure some people would oppose the direction I'm trying to lead them in. It's not just my throat hurts, but I also have to use the bathroom. Sure, everyone got their own ideals. I'll need to talk about this seriously with my oldest brother. He and I have always gotten along. He's sometimes I respect and have learned much from. He always thinks of what would have best served the people. I'm sure he'll listen to me with an open mind. I'm jealous you have such a reliable relative. I always wanted to have brothers and sisters. Really? Oh my god! Sorry. You're so good at taking care of others that I thought you already did. No. Now I do have a lot of people I can trust, including my new friends. That's great! Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it. You really deserve all the love in the world. Oh, what a kind thing for you to say. You're utterly endearing as well. Really? Haha, how embarrassing. Haha. Did you manage to get everything off your chest? Yes, thank you so much for listening. Great. Would you like to go outside and clear your head a little bit? I'll introduce you to one of my friends. Sure, I'd love to. If they're your friend, I'm sure they're a good person. Just like you. He's great. He's kind and innocent and just an adorable child. Ah, it's 9. Child? Just come with me. You'll understand. Please. Yeah!
この勝利をロードに捧げます。
Sorry, I'm normally not like this. I normally don't video, so I'm very open to long story dialogues, and I love it. It's just my throat is dying. You know, I really should stop repeating that, but you know what? I'm gonna keep repeating it because I don't care. As you can see, I really need a break. So, I'll continue this tomorrow. I'm not staying up all night. Tomorrow. We have, I think, 2 more days. I really hope this doesn't take long too. It probably will. Hopefully not as long as Goes West, since there's a lot of stages that they can cover with the story. Bye.